How you guys doing? This is for all of you guys have a drive-through to your restaurant. We were thinking about some ways to help increase the income since a lot of the businesses out there are takeout. Number one thing, let me tell you what not to do. I go to Cowers Jr. They ask me, "Do you want the big sirloin burger? Do you want the big what is it? Do you want the double star?" No, no, no. What I want is for you just to slow down. Let me just say, hey, let me get a Coke, let me get a cheesecake, let me get some donuts, let me get this and that, and then I'll order. But they're always like, you want the big sirloin steak? That's Carl's Jr. That's why they're losing money. Now, what I want you guys to practice is like, do like Jack in the Box. I go to Jack in the Box. What do you want? Well, give me one. I always go first. I think, oh, I just want a large French fry and stuff. Then they ask, want something else? Well, I know I want a sugar drink because I know sodas make me fat. So I said, okay, give me a cheeseburger. Okay. If you just you don't even have, you have to uptell me. I go like the wiener schnitzel. Oh, what do you want? Give me a large French fry. Anything else? Okay, give me a chili dog. I'm always doing that. So if you're gonna have the drive-through, first thing you want to do, it's the same as in selling. Put the buyer at ease, like you learned from Grant Cardone. You learn from that's who I study a lot of. You learn from his sales guys. It's like making a cold call. Let the person first drive up to the thing, and we'll talk about psycho customers. Yes, psycho drive-through. Was it? I call it drive-through rage. We'll talk about that later because I do see some people drive up. They'll be like, I don't want no lettuce. I don't want no cheese. Like throwing damn well at their house. They're probably like on EBT or something, like eating all kind of shit food. And you got the nerve to come to my place, try to like big time me. It's like, okay. So you're going to have to handle those people a certain type of way. You want their money, but you can't have them backing up your line because they're like, I mean, I see some of these older guys. I mean, I hate to talk about, I'm 52. I hate to talk about old guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're little freaky. You see the young girl, huh? Can I get this, and that? Sounds like a little girl up there, man. I was at the senior center yesterday, saw all the cars lined up for the people to buy the foods. It's like, man, you don't get old and have no money, man. And then you get your wife is all ugly and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, I'm with you because I love you. You're like, oh man, I don't even know why you with me, man. I ain't got no money. I'm broke. You must be. You love me. You must be a little bit psycho, you know what I mean? Maybe have to eat her. May have to do like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like eat my wife. What is it, like the Tiger King? Don't feed the lion to the person. Be like Cannibal Lecter. Eat your wife, man. I don't mean it. Eat her, get rid of her, then get you a new wife. I don't know what that has to do with it. Oh, psycho customers. Because we put one video out where we're saying, please open up the senior centers. Because like I go through Palm Springs, I'm just thinking of older guys hanging outside the bathroom, looking like some guy gonna come suck their dick or something. Or they park looking at the little kids playing. It's like, open up the senior center so they can go get back to talking to Margaret or something, reminiscing. Maybe Margaret has a kid that he can hang out with. Hey, I like to play with your kids. I'll help out. I'll support. Hey, do something. Just get them out of the streets. But back to what I said. First thing about drive-through, put the buyer at ease. Doesn't matter if you're like a Taqueria, Carl's Jr., Burger King. Just don't start sprouting like, do you want to buy this? Even I went to like Panda Express. It was like 50-50. It's like, first, like, what do you want? Man, how many items do you want? What can I get you? Just, people don't know how to get the money. People ask her, do you want my, like Carl's Jr. is just the worst. Because like, do you want her double star? Do you want, what the fuck are you talking about, man? How about you just like take my order first? And then you can say, hey, do you want to add our double star on it or something like that? Then you can do it. They're like trying to put, I mean, I don't care about, it could be the best tasting burger in the world. I'm hungry. I'm coming from work. I just want you to say, hey, let me just set this order. Then you upsell. So that's just my tip for today. And now think about how you can apply this with your customers. Now with your customers though, you gotta like, hey sir, I'm coming like here, I'm just looking. That's great, sir. I was just looking. Can I get you some information to help you look? Or hey, I've already got someone else. Oh, that's great. You know, a lot of people we talk to are already working with someone. Let me just show you there's some other options. Let me give you a write-up. You can take this information. We give it to them, and they can go out there and take it to you. Hey, give you some figures. You can take this figure to the guy that you're working with, and you can let us know if You can have something comparison and make sure you get the best deal possible. Or hey, you may decide, hey, not only do we have the best price, but we have the best price for the money, and then you're going to come back to us. So that's what you got to do right now. So as we start our series on drive-through, just like, hey, anyone, just try it. Just like pretend you have a drive-through and just like go to Jack in the Box. Go to Jack in the Box. And then go to a Carl's Jr. So once you go to Jack in the Box, you say, hey, what do you want? You're like, well, give me this and that. Then, anything else? Throw that. Let me see. And then I want you to show you your first order, what you bought, and let me know what you bought after the person said, do you want anything else? Now I want you to go to Carl's Jr. and I want to ask you, hey, do you want our big double deluxe burger? I'm like, pass it in like 2 minutes telling me, do you want a big double deluxe burger? Or they can say, with your order, you can do this, this, and that. There's like a certain way they can do it, but it's like, you could say like, if there's a way to do it, you can say, with your order now, would you like to add blah, blah, blah? So if you're going to do it, you got to go all the way. You can't say, do you want, just can't hit them with the burger. You got to say, with your order today, would you like to add blah, blah, blah? How much is that? It's great. Hey, it's the best burger you can have. See? Carl's Jr. There go Carl's Jr. I just gave you $5,000 worth of, I've just increased your orders by about 4%, which is that. What does that translate to with your company since you have to move your headquarters from California to Tennessee? Oh my God. All you had to do was say, hey, with your order, would you like to add this? That's number 2. Or number 1, hey, what would you like to have? Then, as the person's leaving, hey, do you want to add our new burger with your order? Well, sure, add it. See, I've just increased your profits by about $1 million, $2 million this quarter. So if any of you guys work for Carl's Jr., take what I just told you. Use the Jack in the Box Wiener Schnitzel post. Hey, how are you doing? What do you want to order? Then I didn't say anything else. Hey, do you want to add a dessert to that? Blah, 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 blah. So you just want to add on and go for the second sale. Because usually when I go to the drive-thru, I want something else. But I'm like, I'm going to stay on the budget, man. Wiener Schnitzel, they get me, man. What else you want, bro? Give me this. Give me the ice cream, chocolate dip. As soon as I leave there, I'm thinking, I'm going to spend $3. I'm going to spend like $8, $9 and stuff. So that's the trick right now. If you're going to do you're going to try to do the takeout thing, you got to do the drive-out thing. First thing we got to get is, 1, we got to put the buyer at ease. Just say, hey, what do you want? That's what you got to say. At least, if it's a car full of people, I've just given you $60, $70 right there. Just keep it simple. Keep it simple. Just don't hit people with blah, blah. Now, different in the retail setting, like, I'm just looking. Okay, that's fine. Let me just double check. Are you just looking or are you here for that? You left your home where you could have ordered something on Amazon. You could have stolen your neighbor's drop ship, but you decided to come into our store. So, okay, let's find out what you want to look for. And then the person will buy the money. He's like, they're just like afraid. Because some people are afraid. They don't think they know how to make money. So since they don't know how to make money, they're only defensive. I'm just looking. I'm on the budget. I'm working with somebody. Hey, 25 million people out of work. Ever hear that one again? I'm working with someone. Yeah, well, you know what? 25 million people are working with someone. Now they're at home now. So what does that mean, man? What does that mean? How many businesses? We work with someone. Yeah, well, that business is out of business. Like, just go around to the malls. Go around to the restaurant. I was working for this restaurant. But you ain't working for no restaurant, no, huh? So what I'm saying? So you gotta just learn how to, it takes practice. You gotta ask, give me the money. You can get the money, man. You go to payday loan. You go hit up your relative. You go sell your body. I don't know what you got to do. But if you want you can create that desire. It's like a lion. They want that product enough, they will get that product. They will go to Palm Springs, to the men's bathroom, suck dicks for $5 until they get the $100 to buy the product they want, and they will be damn proud they got that product. And they will say, hey, I sucked 20 dicks to get that $100 product. They'll be proud because you say, hey, sir, I know you can get the money, sir. I know you can get the money. Just go work on it. I may give you some credit, but hey, before I give you credit, why don't I see if you can't just go out there and earn the money yourself? That goes back to the drive-through thing. Get the quick money. Like Pac-Man, you remember Pac-Man? He bites the dot. Bloop, 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 bloop. Then he eats the big energy dots. Then he tries to go for the big sale, the ghosts. Just think of the little dots. It's like drips. You get drips. You get drips. And then you get one, then a big energy thing is one big, like a bigger drip, like 5 or 6. Each dot is a drip. And then like Pac-Man gets that big dot, boom, he's all pumped up. He's like, wow, got so many drips. All of a sudden I get one bigger drip. And, hey, I see the ghost. Look at the ghost. I'm going to get the ghost. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The ghosts are like bigger deals, bigger deals. So that's what I want you to think about today when you go through when you're working at a drive-through. Get the drip first. Get the drip first. Then as the person is about to pull up, is there anything else I can get you? Is there anything else? Anything else? Nothing count. Anything else is the worst they can do. You've gotten the first order, which is good. That keeps the doors open. Let's go for the second order, because if they don't buy it with you, then you know half of them going to buy it somewhere else. Stop somewhere, waste time, where they then they end up next to a liquor store where they don't need to be drinking, where they need to be, go get them some, what's it like now? See all in the parks now, about the Cobra King or something? I don't know, King Cobra, I don't know. People drink the shittiest beer now, I don't get it. It's the same as the people who drive the luxury cars and go to grocery outlet and Audis. Hey, I guess that's the new generation. Have a cool car, go bag your groceries. But let's get back to it. Remember, lesson for today is work through. If you work at a drive-through, even if you work at the front counter, get the first one. Hey, what can I get you? Second, want anything else? And then after that, they'll give you what you want, and you keep them ... And soon someone will come in here. What can I get you? Oh, let me have 5 hamburgers. Anything else? Oh yeah, give me another 5. That's your big dot. And then just before your closing shift, you may get like a big one person comes and says, oh, give me 10 hamburgers and want anything else? Yeah, give me another 2. And that'll be your Pac-Man with the energy getting the ghost. So subscribe, comment, like. We got our $75, $150, $200 pay off your car loan programs. Like I told you before, people are paying $554 for a new car over a 72-month period. And the car companies are saying, if you have excellent credit, come get a 72-month car loan. What is that, man? That's like saying, if you're in jail, why don't we add another year for free? That kills me. I hear some of that stuff, man. So pay off that car loan, because the IRS depreciates a car after 60 months. Just think, if you have a car for 72 months, how many models are going to come out? Your car's going to be obsolete in 60 months. So if you go try to carry that car to the dealer, they say, hey, man, we may part it out. We'll give you $1,000. Take it or leave it. They may not even give you that. They give you $500 or just tell you, like, oh, you can give you nothing. We don't care. You dumb enough to sign up for a 72-month car loan? Hey, why don't you just don't even do the trade in and go for another 72? Hey, we may be 84 in a couple of years. So, but today's lesson, that's one. And then we also have like the commission program. I got my commission deposit of $200. I made an underestimation. You're looking probably like at 1,300 calls. Let's look at today, listening to someone. I'm thinking, it may be like 1,000 calls you have to make now to get one deal. And then for that one deal, that's to get the one quick deal, not counting a follow-up. So just think the whole sales cycle's been increased. And now you got to rehabilitate the person, let them know they can get the money. And you got to kind of like stick with them, build a relationship. And what you got to do now is you got to lead them into something else. You cannot leave them to their own devices anymore. You got to basically walk like a kid. So we'll talk about that later. But to start off, you're going to work a commission. Listened to Jared from Grant Cardone. 80% commission, but you need at least 20 to 10%, because my phone bill is $100. So you need something at least for you to carry the phone. So think about that. We have that program. We got the $25 Powerball program. Had to lower the price. That one's not exactly working out like I thought. But the $150 Blackjack Retirement Program, now that's working out fine. Especially now with Vegas trying to get people back. We'll be at the Downtown Grand Hotel, Blackjack, but also I can play the parlay, like I told you before, with 0% interest, 1% interest. You put $500 in the bank, you get $5 back. Why don't you just take your money to Vegas, honestly? And if I win $50 sitting at that casino table for 2 hours, it's 10 times more than I would have made at the bank. That's what I would have made in the old day during my time, old people time, when there was 10% interest, where you had $500, you put 10% in the bank, you got $50 back at the end of the year. That's what we call passive income, where you don't have to do anything. You just get money. But you don't have that anymore. Look at my other videos, talk about that. If not, join the channel. If you just only take 1 or 2 tips I taught you, hey, I just increased Carl's Jr.'s profit line by $10 million, and all I told him to do is, hello, how can I help you? Or hello, can I take your order? Not hello, can you give me a big double prime star thing? So take some of the lessons I gave you today. Try it out. Let me know. Join our channel. We're heading to 100,000 soon. It's not that hard, especially with all the people out of work. What else are they going to do, man? I was at the park today. They stopped going to the park, other than the people who take the whole tennis court, who try to run like a business of helping people work out. That's for another time. But lesson number 1 from today, if you have a drive-through, just ask them, what can I get for you? What order can I get you? Then number 2, ask them, hey, what else can I get you? This is for the people who work at Carl's Jr. Just tell your manager, instead of you trying to hustle some stupid sirloin burger, just, hey, why don't we just take the order first, sir? And then we'll go for like the burger second. So if you just take the tips I told you, I think I've saved Carl's Jr. I helped Carl Jr. right now with this video, $10 million. So Carl Archer or Arrows of Carl Archer, send me $1 million check. I've helped you increase your sales by $1 million right now. Today, if you just do what I say. And then the rest of you join the channel. And you can also get $10 million tips. And just think, if you join my channel like Carl Jr. would, I help them make $100 million and they can move from Tennessee back to California. Talk to you later.